Hey everyone, so this is our first visitor to the channel. Oh, and they've appeared on the roof. Oh, here we go. Hey Fuzzy.
Are you over there on your island?
No, I'm down here on the ground.
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hey, how are you? So hi everyone, this is Spiritofcat, aka Fuzzy, as I'm VR Addict, aka Kim. They've joined the server now, and it'll be interesting to see. They also stream on Twitch, so we'll put in the description where you can actually
on Twitch right now, even.
Yes, if you were watching this, but I'm recording it and editing, so I'm not doing Twitch. But I will be able to put the link in my description in the VR videos Minecraft YouTube channel. I'll put the link to that, so yeah, you can watch each other's FO view, as they call it. That's it. That's the way to do it. So welcome to my little world. Here is quite dangerous because, as I say, just before you arrived, there was
they look scary.
Oh yeah. Well, they call all their friends the creepers.
The big men.
Yeah, and the creepers. Yeah, they're just a big creeper fans. So yeah, you arrived on the roof. I'll have to probably work on that.
Oh, that's all right. We just need to. I mean, if I'd realised there were lovely stairs there, I could have just come across the roof and down the stairs.
Well, I might even put a little. I'll put a platform.
Take the railing out at the top there and just make the roof a feature. That'll
exactly. Mind you, it's safe. You are safe on the roof, so that's the main thing. Maybe it knew about the creeper. Anyway, so come down here, and I'll just give you a quick little tour of the server.
Bridge. I watched all your videos up to this point, so I'm somewhat familiar with what's been going on your mushroom island, which is covered with mushrooms.
For those Twitch streamers that didn't know that haven't, of course, joined my channel, which you must do. All none, zero of you at the moment, but still. That's a mushroom island over there, and mushroom is full of that mycelium, which is really ugly looking dirt, which grows nothing basically. So what I did is
no monsters grow there either.
That's the thing I love. So what I did is I got this island, I made a bridge across to get the dirt across. I didn't have silk touch at that stage, so it spread, and then eventually I got silk touch and we moved it across. There's still a lot of the island that hasn't been done, but yeah, so that's the deal here. So here's our temporary small one. I just did whip something up quick just so we've got somewhere where you could have appeared inside. So come upstairs here. There's the little eatery down there. Upstairs, some more eatery and accommodation. This is for when we get hundreds of people on the server, So over here, I've even done a little diner. Yeah, it's a nice thing. The service is terrible. Hard to get the staff, really hard. But okay, so what we've got is a bit of a map here. It's north, we've got the Mushroom Community Island.
This is good. Yes.
Yeah, this is the community island. So this is where everybody can trade, can build shops, can do whatever they want. At the moment, it's been just me. Poor me and the villagers. But yeah, so you'll find there's a village trader. Everybody can use everything that's there. It's open slather for everybody. Yep. We've got underwater slime farm as well. I'll show you that. A village trading and the nether portal. So that's on that direction. Over this way, so to our east.
The swamplands.
Well, the east. No, the east is actually a desert temple, which I've already conquered, and I've started converting that. But someone could take it over. That's fine. That was just another project. The savannas and the Mesa Mountains. And I've actually got a portal over there as well. Because with the Mesa Mountains. Yeah, and I haven't even raided the mines and things like that, which is a thing for the future. Now, this is the important one, the south. So with the south, we've got the swamplands. So...
And the exit, apparently.
And the exit downstairs, yeah.
To this side.
Yep. Well, just in case you didn't know what a fence gate was. So of course, when you start with VR, you don't have any tools or anything. Is your inventory completely empty? You're just, that's it. You're naked. Absolutely naked. Thankfully, there's a default skin of clothes.
Yes. I'm still dressed up as a doctor from Rec Room.
That's it. You've got your
long ago,
spice set.
A year and a half ago when I first started playing Vivecraft.
So if you wanted to play it hard, play at things and say, okay, well, Kim, don't give me anything. I'm just going to go and grind my way and do it the hard way.
The authentic beginning experience.
Exactly. Kick, punch trees and all that sort of stuff. Well, you can go over there, and that's where you'll get your slime for your jumping boots.
My jump boots.
Yeah. So things like that. So, but of course, You're quite welcome to go to the
There's a lot of
slime
stuff
farm.
available at the community outlet to get a head start. That's
Yeah,
good.
so there's the slime farm there. So anyway, let's come along. Oh, and I'll show you
Oh,
this
and
one.
to the west.
So that one
Awesome.
is my. You can sort of see it building. I'm still working on it. You'll see. I
Yes,
don't
your
know what
magical guardian farm.
your view. Yeah, which hasn't changed.
Yep, I can see like half of it. Like I can see the front wall and part of the side wall, and then it flips
Yes,
out.
so we'll pop over there. But yeah, that's it being done. It's been reworked a few times. It's going to have a big glass dome, a white glass dome. You might notice to
Oh, I
the
can see a
left.
little bit of that farm up in the sky. I can see a big
Yeah, that's
triangle.
That's I just created that. That's Nembon's
This is your new
mob
one.
things where I'm using that to get the bones. So that's it. But if you have a look here, so that's that. Now on the left hand side, there's an unexplored ocean monument to the left.
Oh
Haven't touched
yes,
that.
because you had those two of them nearby, didn't you?
Yeah,
Just one.
Taiga Forest and a Taiga Village up there as well if you wanted some villages as well. Okay, so that's at there. In here, I've put an ender chest that you could use.
That's convenient.
Yep, and until you get your own.
Because
And
apparently I can't use it. Or have you still got it open? What's going on there? Oh,
are you able to use it? I might have to adjust the
yeah, I don't seem to be able to.
Yeah,
Oh, this is the spawn area, isn't it?
this
So I
is a
can't use
spawn
anything.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my
This
inexperience.
is the
So
trouble we've run into before, isn't it? Spawn
but
protection.
this is why I wanted you to actually come on so I can find out these things.
Yes, let's do some debugging.
Exactly. So yeah, so we might look at maybe
Yeah, I
moving that
sort
or
of
just
set
giving you
config
different. Yeah,
setting
I'll have to
to
move it.
spawn
Like
protection area or something.
I could give you admin access. I wouldn't mind doing that, but for everybody else, I would have to fix that up. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so come along here. Let's grab a boat. Oh, okay, we've got a sheep and a
This
cow
boat
in a
is
boat.
full. Yes.
Let's get our own.
Aha, there's the boat.
So you grab the boat. Here, I've got another boat here. We could go on the same boat.
I'll hop in.
Okay, here we go.
I'm in a boat.
Now, I'm not moving.
Oh, I'm the captain.
You're the captain, so I will get back in the boat. Okay, you take me. Let's go over to the water thing over here. Yeah.
So the water thing. Ah, I
The
see
ocean
your
monument.
mob farm is more visible now. Oh, there's a villager standing on top of this monument.
Yeah, they just hang around. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here. And the actual temporary entrance is around here. Well, actually, because you don't have depth stride, I'm not sure how well you are at swimming. But come over here. This is a good test.
Nothing to lose at this point, anyway.
Exactly.
I've got no items, so if I drown,
come down here. It's not too deep.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. Okay.
No
so here we are. Oh, there's a a guardian. Since I put this cross of dirt up, what I'm using to make the globe, I've had guardians spawn in this water column, which they should not normally do. But come up here. So what we've got here, here's my main hub. Across there, of course, is another port. But if you go through that, that'll take you to the island. This like an underwater tunnel. Come down here if you can. See, it's certainly made for water sort of things.
Just a little bit of nether wart you've been collecting, huh?
Yes, yeah, and actually I've decided I don't like this floor, so I'm going to change. But it was like if you've watched some of the earlier videos, this place has changed quite a bit since the last time. Let me get you a bed, and I'll quickly think I want to get the lighting right for this. So I'll just
warehouse you've got going on here.
Yeah, it's here we go. I'll give you. What color bed would you like? To guess bed.
Pink one or a purple one?
Okay, I got a ton of purple. That sounds good. And let's get some wood and oh, thanks. That doesn't normally happen. So you need a crafting table. Just look down.
Oh, there's a few here. What a lovely pattern.
So where are we? Show me a bed. Did I get that wood? Wood. Oh, I needed 3. I needed 3, of course. Okay. Oop. Okay. Let's put this down here. There you go. And I'm jumping in.
Sleepy time. Sweet dreams.
There we go. Okay, so over here's our temporary carrot farm. We got a
This
ton of
glass
carrots.
trips me out. I was like, how are you walking over nothing?
Oh, because you've got a
It's like
texture
the little.
pack.
Well, I don't, but no, I do. I have one called Better Default, which is almost the same as default, with just a few changes. But this black glass, the black streaks on it are like pretty subtle. So from a distance, it looked like you were just running over the sky. I was like, what?
Well, that's why I like the colours as opposed to the plain clear glass. The plain clear glass until we get the
Yeah, the clear glass
next
has some
update.
really, really harsh
It is pretty
white
horrible.
stripes, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
So come on down here. This is where I created all that nether wart, and come down here. So here's the latest revision of the Guardian farm. I'll turn the water on to bring him to the center.
Oh, it's like a little aquarium.
Yeah, it's a very temporary farm. Now, they've had 2 levels, so I basically can just go whack, and they're dead. We'll get their XP, and then the drops to appear at the other end. I'm going to change it to a different Guardian farm. I was really hoping for 113
So you're
with
no
the soul
longer
sand.
shuttling them into the nether? You just killing them?
No, they see that was amazing. So sending them into the nether, I'd enter into nether and like it took me like 2 minutes for the nether to load. And then it'd load and I'd hear all these screams. And
loading everything.
Yeah, and everything with the frame rate was like 4 frames per second, and it's like but eventually they'd all die, of course, because of the entity cramming. Except for the entity cap, you know, and then I come down and get them all sort of things. But like I wanted to do some other things in the nether, and it was like,
that was just occupying the whole nether.
But an extremely efficient farm. That was the most efficient farm I've ever used. So there we go. We got some drops there. Yep. So let's come back up here. So that's that. Oh, and then sorry, just over here, I've just got a little bit of a. Yeah, there's some carrot in there. You can take them if you want some carrots.
Oh, this is from your farm. Yeah, I should probably get some food, huh?
Yeah, go and grab those. I've got no storage.
32 carrots. That'll
there
keep me alive for a while.
Yeah. So that's actually how that's happening. Is that's that carrot farm up the top here, and
this is the one with the light levels where he plants it and then it pops.
No. But it was originally. It was, as you know, one stage. It's using embedded minecart.
Okay.
So when you break this around here somewhere, it just drops down into the
harvested straight in.
Yeah, it's probably there or somewhere. Yeah, so as they're kicking it, it goes down in the minecart first, as opposed to that. It's a leftover from a previous farm.
Like 1 or 2 little spots, and the rest of the farm they just harvest and replant.
Exactly. Yeah, I really just manually do this one. That was just a later addition. I've got these automatic ones that will come upstairs to have a look at. So let's come up here.
These are not stairs. This is a water vator.
It's the only way to travel. So on this one here, we've got our little potato farm. So this is a Unary Bits design, and I modified it and made it smaller because it's just, you don't need it as big.
This is the throwing one, isn't it?
Yeah, so he comes over. Yep, there he goes.
Starvation model.
That's it. Yeah.
Very humane.
Yeah. Oh, I made sure I gave him lots of food up the top. I gave him 8 stacks of seeds to chew on. So he's not hungry, but this guy thinks he is. Yeah, so easy to build, very simple. The thing with the Unary Bits one, which is awesome, but trying to work out where to put the light and all that sort of stuff was a nightmare. This one is just you put the water in the middle, 4 blocks around. That's it, you know, and then the collection area. So that's that one there. Okay, come through here. And I've got the same thing with carrots. Now this is my failure. This is the failure. They're supposed to be bread
farm.
But if you have a look,
wheat.
Yeah, he just doesn't pick it. He's just like he's just constantly talking to the other person.
Care.
I knew that.
He's lazy. You just need to sack him and put someone else in.
I think I might have to. Yeah. Not that I want a ton of wheat, but it was just like, okay, well, I might as well have the other thing. And I've even got a little. Watch out behind you. You're gonna get zapped.
Oh,
Guardians.
Excuse me, Guardian. How rude.
So I've got a little light for when it comes on, and it came on, and it was like, I ran over, and there was just seeds. There's just seeds in it. That's it. Lousy crumb. So yeah, what I normally do with wheat farms and things is I use rail carts underneath the floor, and I don't worry about the starvey villager sort of thing. But yeah, so that was like that. Oh, here's my super smelter. I've actually got one of these super smelters in the village breeder, like the village trading centre, if you want to use that for smelting anything. And we've got the sugarcane farms over here, as well as my mushroom farms.
Blocks.
Yeah, so I use that to get all my mushroom blocks. I use Podsil because it doesn't wear out, as opposed to mycelium does. Actually, now I can stand back a bit. Now I've got because I didn't have enough bone meal, but now I just collected that bone meal. Oh, there we go.
Boom, up it goes.
And then using my nice efficient axe here, it's like, oh yeah, that's nice. And I just go up here and I have no inventory space to collect any of this. No. And it's still currently useful for cooking with, like using as furnace stuff, the blocks. Let me just...
I'll put them. This is the box over here.
Yes, thank you. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
So let me quickly get rid of some of this stuff here. And you see some people have automatic sorters and such.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the YouTubers that I follow, Wells Knight, on the Hermitcraft server, he doesn't use it. He said it's just as easy to put it through. And I actually sort of almost believe him in that sense, because you also know how much stuff you've got because you're always keeping on top of it. But I also think I'm saying that because I just don't want to do the other method.
Yeah, this block is sideways. Why is this block sideways?
That one? That's to denote that I'd accidentally clicked on it. It's like that one. There you go. Now, I need... I'll put him up in here. Now I've got all these new mobs drops. I'm just going to stick them all in here at the moment until I get a better sorting setup. Okay. Now let's just drop all that in there. Okay, so let's go and head over to the main island. Some torches. Yes. That'll do. Okay, so let's go over there, and hopefully you can make it up the top.
Yep, pretty quick swimmer.
Oh, good.
Even without any extra.
Actually, let's go down through the tunnel. I just thought.
All right.
Let's go through here. Oops. So I'm going to use one of those ice boat things or a railway or something to get here quicker. Because running is just so slow. I saw that little bit
in one of your earlier videos using the ice boat. That was pretty impressive how fast it gets.
Oh, yes. And we're not even using the new blue ice. But, yeah, it's pretty good. So, and I'm going to make this look nicer. As I say, at this stage, it's just function.
Yep.
I've also got a little quick exit. So I'm going to put these along the way. You can just quickly go out, do something, and come back in. It's just nice.
You're running.
Oh.
I unbound my run button because I kept starving myself to death.
I know, I just looked down and I've got like 5. There we go. So down here is something I've got to fix up, this underground cave. Now, because we're on a mushroom island, there's no mob spawning, but what mobs do is, over there's the ocean and the cave goes out to the ocean. So the mobs will come if you go down there. Yeah, so you have to be a little bit careful. So that's one thing to change later on.
I like this checker pattern on the walls.
Yeah, that's stone and andesite, polished andesite. Gives it a bit of a better than the plain old, till I get something looking a bit nicer. Okay. So there's our nether portal, like the general one, if you need to access it. There was my mine, and actually you can still use the mine. There's even resources down there. Down there. So our village farms. And again, you're welcome to take any of these crops that you need. Just replant, of course.
All right.
And villagers are breeding. Pumpkins.
See villager action in a second here.
So you'll see where the grass goes to a certain point. And then it stops. There's the iron golem farm. So if you need any iron, we've got that happening over here. Let me run over and just... Oh yeah, there's some iron there. And some poppies. So if you want poppies, this is where you get them. As you can see, I have lots of poppies. So that's actually going to have white wool around the front of it. You know, I hoped I was able to see the iron golems fall in. But because of the view distance from a distance, you don't see
Oh,
it.
it
So
doesn't
it's like,
happen.
nah.
Yeah.
So I might just make it look more like a mushroom and then put a round top on the top there. These are our villages that I don't know what to do with
The
yet.
boat people.
Yes, the refugees, the boat
I
refugees.
guess you succeeded in stopping the boats. They're not going anywhere.
So they've got good trades, some of them, and what I need to do is get on a piece of paper and write down what each trade is, and then decide which
Yeah.
ones need to get taken to Manus Island, to the detention centre. But here's our village breeder here, so this is pretty well set. Yeah, there's lots of love hearts. Come on in here and have a quick look. And I can get rid of that glass. I just use the carpet that stops them from moving.
Ah, yes.
Because of their height of them, they won't move, which is pretty cool. Come on in here. So here's inside the thing. So this is again just somewhere where there's a bed if you need it, and
Never
this is
been
where the
inside a villager before.
yes,
We're in his head.
and there's the mega smelter. And normally it works best with lava buckets, but you can use whatever you want for that. So that's out there. And then through this door here. Whoops, we just missed it. We've got. Have a look in there. So that's the sugarcane farm. So it's quite.
Oh, look at it go.
Yeah, it works really well. This is from Impulse SV. That was his design, and that just basically uses 2 pistons on each level with lots of slime blocks, and an observer. The observer looks and sees that something's grown, and then just knocks it all out. By using slime blocks, they don't fall back on the same grass, like on the same dirt. So it always works well, and it's scalable up. You can just keep going higher and higher and higher for that. So it's actually quite dark here. What we might do is I might just. Do you want to sleep in that bed in there? I know there's another bed. I'll be back in a sec.
All right. I'm in the bed under the stairs. I feel like Harry Potter.
I'm just going to the bed that's in the flower forest.
Hey,
there we go.
time.
That's great. Okay, so I'm coming back. Actually, and if you come over and meet, where are you? Come up here.
I see you. I'm on my way out through the village's arms. Whoa, your hands are like down at your feet. What's going on there?
Oh, because I'm sitting down. There we go.
Oh, that's better. And I reconnected.
So down here is our AFK fish farm if you need to use it.
Ah.
I've not used it since I used it the first few times, just to get a few things originally. But
well, I mean, with that many villagers, there's probably not a whole lot of need for AFK fishing.
Exactly. It was. Yeah, and actually, what I did was I made myself a nice pond up here, and I was just sitting up here and fishing in this pond. Fishing. Yeah, it was quite nice. I was just and looking out. It was really, really relaxing with the vines and so on. We've got a couple of guys here that
skelly horses.
Yeah, waiting for 1.13 when we can actually ride them in the water. So you can actually ride them underwater in 1.13, which is nice. And this is what we want to watch down here. This is the big thing. This is the main thing I wanted to show you.
Map?
Yeah, because what I want to show you.
Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful.
So this main bit of island here, see that line there? So that here is going to be the community island. So farms, shops, anything like that. From there onward, although there's a little village, you're welcome to use that for personal, for whatever, or anybody else. You know what I mean? Like you've got full access there. You can go anywhere really. You can go off the island, whatever sort of thing. But yeah, I just wanted to explain that this here, from this is for the community in that sense. Now, of course, you can still have a little community hut here. There's nothing stopping you from doing that if you wanted to. But yeah, so if you've got like big builds and all that sort of stuff, just keep them off the island, off this part of it. And eventually we'll green it across. Let's go to that other little village. I'll give you a quick run down to there. Well, actually, before we go, let's come over here and I'll show you this.
The rest of your little village here. Nice houses and whatever that big dome up there is.
Big dome. Oh yeah, that's the enchanting area.
This is your pop-up cows, isn't it?
Yeah, the unethical cramming. So you just feed them.
Things.
Oh, they're cuddling. They're cuddling each other. They're fine. Look at all the hearts. They're in love.
Oh, they love it.
Yes,
they're really into being squished together like that.
Yes. Yeah, who'd have known? Who'd have known? Like really? Oh, there we go. Hi guys. There we go. It's all good. not to say that they've just dropped. Oh, look at that! They've given me a gift of 14 raw beef and 7 leather. I don't know if you want to.
Of them.
Yeah, you could take that if you wanted. Okay, so now down here, over here, we've
you got a guardian in a boat.
Yep, that's our Galaxy. It's named Galaxy. Now down here, we've got. If we swim down, I don't know if you can make it. Hopefully you can.
Oh, hold my breath and swim quickly.
Oh no, you're getting zapped. Hang on. You're making it quickly. So come down here. There's You made it. Oh, just.
I was actually holding my breath too.
So here's our slime farm. So it's not. It's basically automatic up this level, and it's actually also an ink farm. So that's what the Guardian does. The Guardian shoots the squid, and then the ink falls down here, and then lands there. The iron golems for when the slimes appear here. But as you can hear, there's actually slimes down below. So I'll come down here, and they're huge. They're the really big ones. So let me just get them down to the smallest size.
I've got no armor or weapons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll get these so they're until the smallest size. Whoops. Ouch. Okay, I think we're right. Whoops. Okay, come on in. I love them. They're so cute, these small guys.
Oh, the little ones.
Oh, they're so cute. So, yeah. So if you need some slime for your... I'll get some ink here out of the chest. So these ones, there's no automatic killing here. This is just the cuddling zone. You just cuddle them all.
Slime arena.
Hello. So if you want some slime for your jumping boots, go ahead.
Alright.
You could punch them, but there you go. There you go.
I'll hit them with carrots.
Oh, that's it.
Ha, take that. Alright, I have 10 slime.
There you go. So you only need 9, so that's perfect.
All I need.
You can make a lead. Okay, so yeah, so that's this here. Yeah, other than that, so it's I'm eventually going to put like steps up to the other channel, up to there sort of thing. That's the future thing. To the water thing. So
and up some more.
And that's an AFK zone there, but yeah. I normally just hang around. And I normally get enough slimes just from hanging around the town. I'll let him... Yeah, no, I'm being decoy, so they don't get you.
Right.
So I've got my diamond armor. Yeah. So, mind you, there goes 1 heart. There goes 1.5 hearts. Okay, you're good. Okay, let's come out of here. I'm going to grab this boat for a sec. Boop. Okay. So let's pop over to the other little village, and I'll show you that one. Yep. And that's basically it, I think.
I'll pick up some leather from down here so I can make my boots.
Yeah. And over there we've got a chicken farm. I created a chicken farm and of course did the old pixel art thing up there. Farm. Yeah, so the raw chicken, which means you can trade with them, but like you can get feathers for your bows and things like that.
Nice.
Although now I've just created up here, which will appear, I can't see it just yet. I've created this mob farm. We should have a gazillion arrows from the skellies, so...
Take me away.
Whoops.
Oh, you jumped out.
Oh, no, I pressed the wrong button. There we go. Oh, you have to do it. Drive.
I'm the captain now.
To the right, please. Hired staff.
To the right?
Yeah, okay, that's it. Along the coast, please. That's it. Now, see that pillar there? That's like 0, just for your own information.
Oh, this red one with the
Yeah. So let's look over there. Yeah. So here's where the where we get rid of the villages that we don't want.
Ah, this is Manus Island.
This is the detention center, basically. And you have to be careful. Come over here. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, look, it looks grim with these steel bars and everything as well.
That's it. Look over here. Look.
Oh, this goes halfway in the ground.
It's quicksand. You've got to watch out where you walk. so just to warn you, like there's quicksand around here. So yeah, I haven't tried to rescue him because I thought, well, he's letting me know. He seems fine.
Yeah, no, he's good value like that.
Yeah.
I think.
So this is the deserted blacksmiths. Someone's got to finish that off, and then we've got we're throwing potatoes around. This
Oh
is
man, we're getting serious
their
prison
little
vibes here
cells.
with these barred doors.
Yes. But hey, they can come in and out. They're fine. They're fine.
Yeah, they're not locked.
No,
True.
no. It's just they're just, and there's some little farms around here for them. If we come over here, they've got some sugar cane. So again, you're quite welcome. There's beds up in these accommodation that you can use.
I don't know if I want to stay on the prison island.
You might be able to jump. Now, this is interesting. I don't know if you noticed in the video this one.
Oh, this is your ocean biome in the middle of the mushroom island, isn't it?
Yeah. So if we put a lily pad there and put some dirt, we'd get spawns of things. Probably don't want to do that, but yeah, or underneath. But yeah, it's a nice fishing hole. And I'm going to put fishing rods in here. We've got fish, I think. Oh, there's a fishing rod there. That's right. The fishing rod, and there's some fish there, some bait. But yeah. So that's it there. You'll find the odd stray sheep that's escaped. We've got the mushroom cows. We've got chickens around. So pretty self-sufficient. Oh, and then down here, there's a cave that I haven't really explored. If you want to get resources and things like that, go for it. Where is it? Around here or up here? I think up here. Here it is. Yeah, I went so far and then went, okay, it's getting deep.
Spooky.
Well, like, because it's near the water, like you then get the mobs. I heard mob sounds. I hear mob sounds. I just turn around and run. Yeah. But down, I did see
here too.
Well, I did see lots of like iron and coal and other things down there. So
having that lighting glitch where it's like super dark inside a cave.
Yes, yeah.
Dark
I think
cave.
if you put a torch down, you'd be right. But yeah,
it makes it reset.
Yeah. And if you need villagers for staff, you're quite welcome to. They're happy. They'll come with you. Yeah, they'll definitely come with you. Like they're very willing. They want a holiday. They're quite happy to work for other people. Yeah. So anyway, let's head back to the main island. Whoops.
Wait for me.
Ferry left.
Okay.
You're in. Yep.
I'm in.
Yeah, that's your enchanting. There's an enchanting table up there. If you need, and a brewing table. So that's like a community one. With there's some ingredients and things there, but yeah. Ooh, and here's our little area there. So I shall let you go on your way.
All right.
I'm going to head back to my mob farm.
I'm going to sleep in this little pink bed here.
That's it. Well, I'll quickly race back to mine and hit the dirt. Okay, see you, Fuzzy.
Bye-bye.